Hi, I'm Holly from Catering, and in this video I'm going to show you some basic checks you can do on your machine if it's got a problem before you call for service. So starting with draining, you could get a number of faults if the machine's not draining properly. So one could be the clothes are coming out dirty. Another one is that it'll pause when it's due to drain, and another one it'll show E21 on the screen if it can't drain properly as well. So it could be down to a number of things. So first of all, we'll check the installation. So your machine comes with its drain pipe and it's 1 inch in diameter. So you need a stand pipe as well to install it into. This needs to be a diameter of 3.18 centimetres. Your drain pipe can go no more than 4 inches down your stand pipe. You also need to make sure air can escape from that to prevent it siphoning. Another one to check is the height of your stand pipe as well. So the minimum height is 61 centimetres and the maximum height it can drain to is 120 centimetres. So as long as it's within that, you should be okay. Another one to check if it's not draining properly is obviously the filter. So the machine has a filter at the front that you can easily take away. So you need to check the filter's clear. So you just need a flathead screwdriver or a coin or something so you can get that off. You then need to put a shallow pan underneath so you can catch any water that's going to come out of the machine. It's got a little funnel as well so you can direct it into your pan. You turn the filter counterclockwise and then you can pull it out once it's released and then clear any debris that's caught in there. So it's got a two-step system. If anything doesn't get caught in there, it'll get caught in there and then obviously not get into your drain. You also need to check that the seal here isn't perished. If the machine leaks, it could be because of this, and you'll notice a puddle of water on the bottom of the machine. So make sure that's in place and it's not perished. If not, you need to replace that. When you put the filter back in, you need to make sure this notch on the filter is lined up with the notch on the machine, so it goes in straight like that. Push it in and then you start turning it until you feel resistance and it's tight enough so it doesn't leak. And then obviously just put it back together. Something that you might come across is a machine not filling properly. If it's not filling properly, you'll either find that your detergent's not all going out of your detergent drawer, or it'll come up with error 10 on the screen, so it'll just show E10 on the screen. Basically what that means is the machine's not getting enough water, so you need to make sure there's no kinks in your inlet pipe. You need to make sure that's fastened onto your inlet solenoid properly and there's no kinks in it. And another one to check is on your filter. This is a solenoid, so on the solenoid there's a small filter on the back of it, so make sure that's not blocked. It only really gets blocked in hard water areas, so it's a good one to check if the machine's not filling properly. Another one, if you've got detergent residue left in the detergent drawer, you can take that out and make sure that there's nothing caught, there's no detergent blocking in the back of there, and obviously in your machine as well. If you're using powder, you need to take the detergent insert out or else it won't take the water in. Obviously using liquid, you can put it in, put it back in. So another problem you might come across if the machine's not spinning. So if it's not spinning, it could be directly linked to your drain. So check your drain first, make sure it can drain properly and it's not siphoning the water back in. If the machine can't get all the water out, it won't spin. Another one, that the machine's got a load balance on it. So if the load is uneven, the machine won't spin. You need to make sure it is not overloaded or not underloaded as well. So if you find the machine's pausing towards the end of the wash when it's due to spin, it could be because it can't get that load balanced. It is normal for the machine to add time on at the end of the load as well. So what that is doing is rebalancing, so it'll turn the drum one way then another until it's ready to spin. It can do that up to 15 times, and each time it does it, it takes 3 minutes, so it is normal for it to add that much time on. Another problem that you might come across is the machine moving around. So you need to make sure the machine's installed on a level hard surface and all 4 feet are touching the floor. And also obviously make sure you've got all the 4 travel bolts out of the back of the machine before you start using the machine. If your machine's pausing, that could be a number of things, and it depends at what point of the wash. So if it's around the middle of the wash, it could be that you've got scale build up on your heating element. You need to, if you're in a hard water area, we recommend that you descale it once a week if it's a really hard water area. If you're not in a hard water area, you still need to do it, and we'd say probably about once every 3 months. If you're using the machine on a farm or a horse yard, you might get also grease build up on your heating element. That's because obviously the machine washes really hot. When the grease heats up, it liquefies, and then when it drains again, it obviously cools down and solidifies on your heating element, and then the heat can't transfer to the water. So we do have some detergent that you can use for this. It's called Premium Emulsifier. You can either put that in the detergent drawer with the load where you're washing it, and you can do that on every load, or if you want, you can just do it on a tub clean cycle with it in the detergent drawer to keep it clean. Thank you for watching this video. If you still need help diagnosing your faults with your Cater-Wash washing machine, please don't hesitate to call us. Our number's 01229 480001 and we're open 8 till 8, 7 days a week. Thank you.